Hello, my beautiful, fantastical human beings, and welcome to Late Afternoon Tea with Teedy and Paul. Hello, Ginger and Phyllis and Allie and Jules. Hello, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I have a lot of friends hanging out with me. Helge and Rosemary and Bridget and Nicole and Rebecca and T. Donetta. Allie is there. Kristen. Yeah, got a lot of friends hanging out with me today. Ranghill. Yeah, got plenty of friends hanging out with me today. I hope that you all are doing fantastic. We were off last Monday. Uh, I love it. I'm always having adventures. Yeah, this is my adventure today, right here in this my little room, my cone of chaos. This is my adventure today. We were off last week because there was a storm heading towards the Gulf South. So Paul had to, take care of his home and his family and prepare for it. They were very fortunate the storm missed them. I have some friends who are in places like Alabama and Mississippi, and they weren't so fortunate. We have to remember, folks, don't only concentrate on the big places. Oh, New Orleans. There are lots of places like Lake Charles was devastated by those two hurricanes that came through. Alabama and Mississippi got hit by the other ones. So we have to pay attention to that. Allie, good luck with your treatment, my darling, and check us out on the replay. It's TV theme songs today. You're gonna like this one because me and Paul are not kids, so we tended to lean towards some of the older stuff when we put together our show for today. So I'm glad you all have joined us. Now I know for my friends from Europe, a lot of these songs y'all are gonna be like, what the hell is this? Well, it's TV theme songs, but it's stuff that from America, American TV programs, and I know you all have a lot of them here, but the theme songs don't have quite as much impact on you from our old TV shows as you all have your own TV shows that that the songs are had a big impact on you here in Europe as well. So these are ones that impacted me and Paul, though. We can only go from our point of view on this particular theme. Paul picked this theme, and we're going to start off with a little chat between me and Paul David that we did today. We're going to kick off with that, and then we're getting right into the theme songs. So that's the theme for Late Afternoon Tea with Teedy and Paul, and we hope that you enjoy the show today. We will be relocating. We are relocating very, very soon. We are going to be switching over to YouTube. Facebook is making a whole bunch of changes and they're going to mess with us. I'm going to put the links. I put the links up in the ad that I put up yesterday for this show, actually. The links for YouTube and Twitch. It's my YouTube channel. You search for Trisha Boutte's channel. But I will also put up the links on my page, on my, not my artist page, on my profile page, but it'll also be on the artist page. So you can see the links of how to get to my YouTube channel or how to get to my Twitch channel, whichever one you prefer to watch. It is up to you, but Facebook is making changes that are going to severely impact things like what Paul and I are doing because we are in two different countries. We have to use video, and they're going to start shutting people down and closing their accounts and stuff behind that. Because they said that live streaming is meant to connect with family and friends, not to give music performances. So they're hitting us first who use videos, and they're going to be hitting the folks that are doing live performances next. Y'all, so make a plan. If you've been doing your live streams, to keep your head together, because we definitely not doing this to make money because we're not doing that. But we do this to stay connected to you all and to stay connected to what we do, music. So if you still want to be able to do this, fellow musicians, you're going to have to find a different way to stream because Facebook is making big changes that are going to impact all of us. So here we're going to move along to the first part of the chat with me and Paul David. And I hope that you enjoy our show today. And like I told you, it's our favorite TV theme songs. Everybody has favorites, but we did some of our favorites. So here we go with the first part of our chat.
Winter time is here.
Wintertime. Little boy, you play too much. I know for a whole entire fact that it ain't nothing close to wintertime in your neck of the woods.
It's
It's
almost in
all,
the six. It's almost in the 60s.
bro, that's summer
Almost.
weather for me.
That's
That's
why.
summer weather for me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the head wrap, I went, I did my gig this weekend without a head wrap because nobody's looking directly at the top of my head. But tend to lean over and stuff like that while I'm doing this. And you can still kind of sort of see the tuk-tuks I made in the top of my head when I was trying to cut it. It happens, but that's
It does.
okay. That's okay.
It happens when I
No
cut the grass.
cutting the grass and me cutting my hair. It's two very, you're not
The concept is similar though.
concept.
When you, oh,
Yeah, but when you do it to the top of your head shortly before you have a gig, you're only.
where was your gig?
My gig was down in Oslo.
Mm, the
It
big
was.
city.
I had a fantastic time. Bands, the musicians, great people. Bands swinging, swinging, swing, and I was there with Svein and David Skinner and Svein Oberstadt and David Skinner, Lars Frank, Christopher Tuchler. Swinging band, beautiful public, but there's so much public in Oslo,
Mm-hmm.
and their numbers are going up. Folks is just
Um,
out hanging, acting like this. So travel is crazy stressful, and not for the normal travel is stressful reasons. You know what I mean? Not security, all of that stuff. It's just so many people, and so many people touching on things, and you don't know if they, washing their hands or going over to these things with antibac everywhere. It's just stressful, man. It's yeah.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of a beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, the Mr. Rogers theme song. Mr. Rogers aired for the first time the year I was born in 1968. Ha ha ha! Yeah, we had to start off with Mr. Rogers. That was absolutely necessary. Mr. Rogers was virtual learning before virtual learning became a thing. Welcome, Nettie. Welcome, Pernilla. Welcome, Danny. Yeah, so this was virtual learning long before virtual learning was virtual learning. Mr. Rogers taught us. Now, this next song that we have coming up after our the second part of our chat is also a song from a TV show that was virtual learning for all of the kids in America, and eventually it went worldwide. So here we go with the next part of our chat, and then we'll be coming at you with our second song, which is from a virtual learning TV show. But here's me and Paul with our second chat. Pull that up for you. Yeah,
Well, I'm glad the gig was good.
yeah. It's my only gig. I don't see everything is getting canceled. I don't see a whole hell of a lot on the horizon the way things are going. And then we're gonna dip off into cold and flu season is coming, and that's gonna exacerbate the situation.
No, I agree with that.
You know,
Oh yeah.
that's just gonna kick it into super high again. Yeah, but no doom and gloom. Let me tell you about this stuff right here.
It looks like salad dressing.
Salad. It is neither booze nor salad dressing. These are fruit and herb extracts.
Ah.
It's very thick, super concentrated, and you put it into hot water.
Uh-huh.
This one is turmeric, lemon, ginger, and honey.
And you put that in for tea?
You put it in hot water. It is.
Right.
This one is hibiscus, ginger, and manuka honey.
Well, Manuka honey, I like.
This is the macaroni with extra cheese right here, bro.
Mhm.
It's so beautiful.
I'll stick with coffee.
I dropped my spoon on the floor.
I love coffee so much. People say, "Hey, have some tea." I want some coffee.
But when the weather gets funky and you feel like the icky blicks might try to get you,
Yeah, then coffee.
no,
I'm like a good Norwegian.
this is called late afternoon tea, la boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We marketing.
Forgot.
I thought that tea was for Teedy.
But true.
Now you should start with some music today.
You picked the theme.
Yeah. No, did I? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Oh, what am I?
it was a tough one in general because a lot of these songs have so much going on, even though they're short. They this long. There's so much going on.
That's why they stuff a lot into 40 seconds.
Paul David picked for our tea time TV show themes. Some of our favorites. Some of our. Oops. I accidentally bounced over to me because this mouse is extremely sensitive. I never claimed to be a visual visual technician or anything. I'm a singer and I'm not a youth anymore, so I make mistakes. Okay, so this next song, Paul picked this theme and because he thought it was coming, this is going to be an easy one. This is not easy. Some of the most outstanding themes are instrumentals. There are a lot of really, really good vocal theme songs, but they take a big band and a great deal of orchestration and all this stuff. So Paul and I, we really did. We tried to pull out the ones that meant a lot to us, but also ones that we could actually pull off as a duo working from Norway and New Orleans. So here we go with the next TV theme song that was also from a early virtual learning television show. This television show debuted in 1969, and it's the one and only Sesame Street. Long before there was an Elmo, when they had Oscar the Grouch, the homeless grump that lived in a garbage can, and Snuffleupagus. Okay, so we talking about early Sesame Street. And here Paul and I go with the theme song for Sesame Street. pull that up for you right at this moment. Here we go.
Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? Come and play, everything's A-OK. Friendly neighbors there, that's where we'll meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? Just how to get to Sesame Street? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the two first television shows that were virtual learning. Hello, Nico. So the two first television shows that were actual virtual TV shows for people who are now my age. First, we started off with Mr. Rogers, Won't You Be My Neighbor? And that was Sesame Street. Now we're going to move 10 years ahead. Still in my age group. Some kids out there don't know what this is. And like I said, a lot of my friends from Europe, these songs you're kind of like, what are these songs that you're playing? Well, these are TV. Paul picked the theme and he said he wanted TV show theme songs, some of our favorites. So we going way back when we get to our favorite stuff. There's a lot of songs we love, but we can't do all of them. So here's the next part of the chat with me and Paul today. I'm going to pull that up for you now. Yes, but you chose TV themes.
Yeah.
That's not easy. It seems simple because the songs are short.
Yeah, and so there's so many songs, but then you start going through them, and so many of them, I don't know. I just didn't like went standalone songs. I didn't. No, I don't know. First of all, like
not all of them stand alone.
Yeah, not all of them are standalone. Some of them, like from a bygone era, just I love All in the Family, but I don't want to sing that song.
Exactly.
Those were not the days, folks. Those weren't the days.
Exactly. Wish that we could use a man like Herbie Hoover. No, we don't. No. Yeah, so I mean, those songs they are sentimental to us, but not relevant today. But then there are some that's like, we did a few that's like, yeah. And there was one that actually, when we did it, it was like, that is a beautiful song.
Yeah, sure enough.
Like really catch you by surprise, and you're like, damn, I took for granted how cool this was.
Yep.
You know?
I knew it was a cool little hook.
I knew it was cool. The hook was cool too, but I didn't pay that much attention, even though I knew all of the words. I didn't pay attention to it.
Well, they don't really say all the words in the a lot of times in those TV themes. Well, first of all, let me say there are two kinds of TV themes. There are the songs that are specifically written as a TV theme for like 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Then there's like a real song, complete song that's written, and then they cut bits and pieces and use it as a TV theme.
Right,
So those songs often have hidden gems somewhere in them because you don't ever hear them.
right, right. Exactly.
So, yeah.
So yeah, that makes a difference. The song that Paul and I were talking about in our chat is the number 3 song on our list today. And like I said, we were fast forwarding from Sesame Street, which started in 1969. In 1979, a television show came on in the United States that eventually made one of its members a megastar. That young man, his name was John Travolta. Yeah. This is long before Saturday Night Fever, before Grease, before he became the huge, massive celebrity, before Pulp Fiction, all that stuff, before he became the megastar that he is today. He was in a TV show in 1979 called Welcome Back, Kotter. That is the thing that made him famous. And even after he had become a mega star, he finished out his time on the TV show before he left and went and took off and became this huge celebrity we know now. That show was called Welcome Back, Kotter, and it starred a guy called Gabe Kaplan as Mr. Kotter, the teacher to a bunch of miscreants. So Jan from Volta know out of it. So Paul and I, when we did it, we were like, wow, this is a really good song. So here are Paul and I doing the song from 1979's Welcome Back, Kotter, Welcome Back. Such a good song. And Paul really pulled out all the stops. You're going to see. It was impressive.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Well, we tease him a lot 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how you must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? What could ever lead ya? What could ever lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back where we need ya. Oh, we tease him a lot 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, we tease him a lot 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, 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 welcome back. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Paul David. Paul David did it on those bad boys. When he sent me this, I was like, yeah, buddy. Roach. He's such a badass. He really is. Y'all need to know. He's doing all of this stuff for me while he's still having to make videos to be a virtual music school teacher. This is not easy for him, and he still finds the time to do all of this madness to cooperate with me so that I'm not a cuckoo lala here in Norway sitting in a tiny room all by myself. So thank you, Paul David Longstreth, for being such a mega badass. I have to put a bit more hot water in here. That was so much fun. Okay, this next song. Now we're gonna go back a year. A lot of these shows, they had a big impact on us during this time because in 68, 69, we're talking about civil rights movement and stuff, and all of this was going on. And these shows made a point to focus on things like, Gabe Kaplan was back. He was he went to college, but he was in the military and stuff. And he came back to his old neighborhood to give back to his old neighborhood so he could try to lift these multicultural kids up. It's a great show. And then you have Sesame Street, which also showed, it was the first really visual diversity on television shows. So these television shows had a big impact on us. Mr. Rogers, he talked about things like race and stuff on television, in a very gentle way, but to children, so that children could understand in 1968. So, okay, now we go into 1978. And in 1978, making, first before that, there was a Mary Tyler Moore Show. We're not doing that song. I'm sorry. I thought it was a great show, but I didn't relate to Mary Tyler Moore. That's before me. That's before I was checking out stuff like that. I ain't that old. Okay, so in 1978, the feminist movement was out, and a strong woman figure on television was something that people wanted to see. And there was a television show called Maude that starred B. Arthur that came out in 1978. And this was before B. Arthur was a Golden Girl. Yeah, so this is pre-Golden Girl. But the thing that made the theme song was so cool is that the one and only megastar, Mr. Donny Hathaway, sang this song. So we're going to do that one for you in a second. But right now, yeah, you got to wait on that one. We're coming up with Maude now. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go to the next chat that Paul and I had, and then we're moving on to the one and only 1978 Maude. So here we go with the chat. I was in a foul mood on yesterday when I got home. I think travel yesterday put me in a foul mood.
Yeah, I detected a terseness in your
When we talked, right?
messages. Yeah.
In messages, yeah. I was
Terseness. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. Okay. He's being kind because I was being old stanky. I was. And travel used to wear me out, but it didn't make me like it didn't make me so damn hostile when I got home. Usually when I got home, I was like,
back in the nest.
yeah. But yesterday I got home and I was still just like, I walked into the house, dumped all my shit, and got straight into the shower. Like Silkwood, bro. I was like, decontaminate yourself and don't bring none of that stank filth from out there into your home. That's what I felt like. So it had me like, I gotta do this now to make sure I don't make my husband sick. And then he in turn makes somebody else sick, you know?
Yep.
We didn't have to worry about that before. And now I think now when I'm home, I feel like I don't feel like I'm home at first like I normally do. I feel like stay away from your people because you might be carrying yuck.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was in a foul mood yesterday, but I woke up. I had a good night's sleep in my own bed. My little puppy back, she is in great shape after getting hit by a car. You probably hear a lot of noise.
No, it's very low. I can hear
Okay.
some noise.
Yes, my husband is currently doing, he's been renovating in here and he had to stop doing stuff in here because he was out on, on the tractor cutting grass. Well, now he is currently working on the entryway, the walls and putting down the floor and the stairs and all this stuff. So there's the, nail gun with the air pressure, book, doing that now. And so all of that's going on. Petunia's freaked out. She came up here and was freaked out up here. And now she's freaked out hiding somewhere downstairs because she don't like those sounds. When they're next door in the other half of the house, she's cool. But yeah, so Petunia got hit by a car. She's 4.5 kilos, just under 4.5 kilos. She's very small. That could have ended really bad. It could have ended. So some little tiny puppy guardian angel was watching over her. Thank God we're not on a high-speed street because it could have ended horribly. She's all healed up. She got bangs on her little eye, so it like scratched a nice chunk of her little natural black eyeliner and a nice chunk of hair. It scratched that off. So she's healing up. The hair is growing back, and
Okay.
yeah, but and hopefully now she knows that cars are dangerous. Cars are bad. They're not meant for dogs.
What kind of dog is that?
Huh?
What kind of dog is Toonie?
She's a mixture of a Havanese and a Maltese. It's called a Havamalt, but that's for people who just like to call stuff things.
I know.
She's a mutt, a very cute mutt, but she is a mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm glad she's doing all right.
but she's doing fantastic. Right now, she's a little bit annoyed with Fuzzy doing innovations, but that's such is life. Yeah.
You got to get my apartment ready.
He's going to be working on the other half of the house when he's done with the stairs and the entryway.
Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked. Joan of Arc with the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who really cooked. Isadora was the first brow burner. Ain't you glad she showed up? And when the country was falling apart, Betsy Ross got it all sewed up. And then there's Maud. And then there's Maud. And then there's Maud. Uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing. Right on, Maud. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do that Donnie song. So there we were at 1978 with Feminism in Full Blast and the TV show Maude. Today's show here on Late Afternoon Tea with Teedy and Paul. Paul picked the theme for this week's show, and the theme is TV show theme songs. Some of our favorites because of, our age range. These are songs that tend to be from the late 60s, early to late 70s. But right now, we're going to spring all the way forward to this here century. This here century. There is no way that I as a child born into the Butte family from New Orleans, there is no way that I could not have this on TV theme song lists. There is no way I could do it. This song is from a 2010 HBO series called Treme. Yeah, baby, you know where this is going. You know where this is going. Ha 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 ha. But first, a little bit of me and Paul. Yes, I'm going to keep doing it to you. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. We're getting to the second to last song, so I have to do this. Here's me and Paul doing our second to last chat this afternoon. So I
Well,
gotta
good.
tell you, you did a hell of a job being a choir and a band on these TV theme songs.
Some of them. That's I'm gonna tackle good times.
Good Times is that's first of all, it's two parts. It's a male vocal and a female vocal.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
believe me.
and a choir and a band.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's
But it's so much going on with that one though.
well,
We,
you just yeah,
we were
hard to
like,
fake.
mm, not this time. Nah, not this time. That one is
I mean it is the oh the other thing. I want to stay on topic here. The a lot of the themes that we love are instrumentals,
this is true.
and
Tax.
I didn't. Yeah, that's one of the top. Angela, I think Angela.
Yeah.
Um, Stanford and Son.
Yes, yes.
uh, which I can't remember the name of the song. Obviously, it's by the great Quincy Jones. It's something like something like Street something. I can't remember what the name of that is. Does anybody remember the name of Sanford and Son? Somebody's going to Google it.
You know, I'm gonna put it along the bottom of here.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-na,
Yeah,
ba-da-ba-da-ba. You know, you could have done some instrumental stuff.
yeah. I know, I know,
I
I
don't need
know,
to be singing everything.
I
People get
know. I've
okay.
thought about it. No, people are tuned in to hear you sing. I know I could do an instrumental or two every now and then, but I know my
Fish off,
job.
fish
I
off.
know, I know my job.
What does that mean?
I know my job.
I ain't got no job without you, girl.
Well,
But
Tony, I don't even want us to get started on that.
I can't do this without you.
I need a raise.
If you was here, I'd cook food for you.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I'm making pescettis for dinner. Well, pasta for dinner, not
Yeah,
pescetti.
yeah.
So now we get to the one and only song by my very tiny, spectacular uncle, John Boutte, better known to other people from me as my tiny uncle. The theme song for the 2010 hit HBO series, Treme, my very own uncle's song, Down in the Treme. So here's me and Paul doing our very best as a duo show to do my uncle's song. So I'm going to pull that up for you now.
Hanging in a treadmill, watching people sashay past my steps. by my porch, in from my door. Church bells are ringing, choir is a singing, while the preachers groan and the sisters moan in a blessed tone. Down in the tree, it's me and my baby. We're all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Down in the train, it's me and my baby. We're all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Trumpet bells are ringing, bass drum is swinging, while a big horn groans and a big horn moans. There's a melodica played by Bud. Go ahead, Bud. The train, it's me and my baby. We all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Hanging in a treadmill, watching people sashay past my steps, by my porch, in from my door. Church bells are ringing, choir is a singing, while the preachers groan and the sisters moan in a blessed tone. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Down in the train, it's me and my baby. We all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Down in the train, it's me and my baby. We all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Down in the train, it's me and my baby. We all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Down in the train, it's me and my baby. We all going crazy, but jumping and having fun. Whoo! Uncle John.
Hell yeah! Bud put that show on for that one. Yeah, my Tiny Uncle song, the theme song of the Treme TV show from 2010 on HBO. My uncle wrote that theme song. I'm so proud of him. My tiny uncle. Yeah. Yeah, Gene. And he didn't play no banjo with a couple of strings on. Oh, yeah. We talked about the banjo on our close out. Oh, yes, Gina. We talked about the banjo. Okay, y'all. So here we go. It has been a pleasure. Paul put on a hell of a performance, putting these songs together for a very difficult theme that he picked. It has been so much fun. If you all would like to give a donation, that's fine. It's not necessary for you to hang out with us. We enjoy this. The feedback is wonderful from it. If we make somebody smile throughout the day, it feels good to us. I know it keeps me sane. It keeps me happy hanging out here with you and collaborating with Paul on music, because we haven't been able to get together and do music together in a very long time. And with this situation, the way the world is right now, it's no telling when we're going to be able to get back to that again. We didn't do the Golden Girls. We didn't do the Golden Girls. That wasn't one of the songs that we did. This is the last one, actually. This is the last one. It's been big fun doing this tribute to some of our favorite TV shows. Paul was like, "There's so many good songs, so we're gonna have to do one of these again and put some more songs in it because they're fun and also fantastic instrumental tunes like the Taxi. We mentioned that one. Hill Street Blues. Al Jarreau doing Moonlighting. So it's a lot of fantastic songs that we still got to get to. But thank you all so much for being with us. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you all had fun. We had a very good time doing this. I'm going to play the last part of our chat, and then I'm going to do the last song. And this song, we're going to 1975 on this one. This show was a spin-off of a very popular TV show called All in the Family. And this show was a spin-off of All in the Family. And it had a black cast during that time, a full black cast. And that was, everybody's like, oh, the Cosbys were the first wealthy family. No, the Jeffersons were the first wealthy black family on television. Yes, the Jeffersons were. So first we're going to do the last part of me and Paul's chat. That's just under a minute. And then we're going to come back to the last song that Paul and I did. And Paul really showed off on this one. You all are going to be terribly impressed. Thank you very much, Kelly. So thank you once again. And here we go with the last part of the chat with me and Paul. And then we're coming back to the last song of Late Afternoon Tea with Teedy and Paul. Here we go.
Anyway.
Mr. Longstreth, it has been a pleasure. Where's the coffee?
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Your coffee at tea time. It's always a pleasure making music with you, sir.
Yeah. Go do your editing now.
I shall.
Yep. Anything else?
That's it. You have a fantastic day.
Yep. Thank you. Good luck. I can't wait to see this.
It's
gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun. So here we go with the very last song. Thank you all for hanging out with us at Late Afternoon Tea with Teedy and Paul. And remember that we are going to be moving. We're relocating, and we will be at my YouTube channel. I'm going to post my YouTube and my Twitch channels. That's where we'll be streaming from now on because Facebook is giving us trouble and they want us to go away. Yes, they want the way Paul and I do this format, they want us to not put up the videos of us playing music. And then, I mean, what's the point if we can't share the music that we're making with you? That's what this is all about. So thank you all for hanging out with us. I will post the link for the YouTube channel and the Twitch channels so you can join us there starting next Monday. And here is the last song, 1975, when the Jeffersons moved on up to the east side. Thank you so much for joining us. Here we go.
I say we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of terrain just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big league, getting my turn at bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I said we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.